Welcome, welcome.
Um,
It is our Blood of Vengeance guild raid.
we've
We
got
are at
a lot of
Lotheb.
priests tonight. Are one of the priests willing to sit this one out? Any volunteers?
Lilac can.
Nope. You said last week we're not going to let you sit again.
Okay, but just make note that I volunteered.
Yep.
You're a good guy, man.
Yeah, I'm willing to volunteer to sit out, but I would love to stream tonight.
Yeah.
Which I got my stream going.
I have one shadowy, thank you though.
No, that's fine. Tapu.
And at the moment, I'm pouring myself Captain Morgan's and Dr. Pepper.
Pouring myself a night well.
Got a little captain in you?
Me, I actually prefer hard over like beers and stuff. Don't get me wrong, I like beer as well, but my preference is like rye and rums. Oh, welcome everybody. Yep, we're here at Lotheb.
Oh my god, you gotta put Dank in my group.
We are just getting ourselves logged in, getting, I guess, starting our buffs and everything here. So let's get that started. Well, and we need some water.
You're in trouble now.
To save time, go ahead and open trade with Captain Snabman to get your frozen rings for 4 horsemen.
Our spore group's typically the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at last week's and see if there's any changes that need to be made. Give me just a moment.
Well, our raid groups kind of set up so we can start buffing.
Might just need to move them around for spores.
Are you adjusting the heal list order?
Yes.
Okay, because I sat out last week there. I see myself not in the list.
Thank you for
You'll get there.
calling that out.
Please, I thought this is updated.
Yeah, well, it's almost up.
In
Who are we missing? Because
I
Timok's not
have
here.
Temok, yeah.
What's that?
Temok and Lilac just need to be swapped out, so I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you were working on that. It's just in case.
Oh, I make mistakes. Okay. Take your shadow resist pods, by the way, if you haven't already.
He said for Saffron, guys, not for Lotheb. All right. In group or in raid chat, or I'm sorry, in Discord, Monday night signups are the posted groups for spores. Remember to set your group. Each line is a group, and then set your max groups to 6. Make sure you click OK on each one.
My list actually accurate.
I'll do a quick read off here in just a moment.
I better just do a quick reload just in case. That way I can make sure everything loads up properly.
All right, so group ones are going to be Deep, D-Trag, Nat, Rachar, Lucy, with Dewart taking the first one and then swapping with Lucy. Group 2, Classic, Majora, Kalaki, Dank, Ursul. Group 3 is going to be Dingus, Wisoki, Shadowy,
I guess that'll do.
Zakum, Flip.
Okay.
Group 4 is Shaq, Captain, Girthias, and Kavane. Group 5 is going to be the Hunters and Gooey.
Drink there.
Group 6 is going to be Ganaji, Shizma, Fury, Floridian, and the do Lucy swap thing. Anybody question on that?
Besides, okay, what does that really mean?
Okay, so there's a weak aura that we use for this. It helps you track know when to grab the spore. Just makes it easier to track it for you, so you're not having to do manual counts. It'll yell at you when your turn for spores is up. The spore buff gives you. So those that don't know this fight, I'm going to do a quick rundown. We tank him kind of where he's standing. We move him off to the side to just slightly to force spores to spawn in one general location. Spore buff gives you 60% crit as a caster, 50% as a melee, and 0 threat. So with the threat, with the lack of threat, you guys are going to need to go all out. During the fight, at 2 minutes, he's going to cast Inevitable Doom on everybody. That's why we pre-pop a Shadow Protection Potion. If you haven't already, please do that now.
Hey, Heidi, do you have the weak aura for Lotheb?
I think I did. I did before,
Okay.
unless y'all changed it.
Go ahead and log in and just make sure that it pops up, and we'll call out the list here. But it's the same. It should reflect the healing assignments spreadsheet.
Heidi's not in the raid.
He is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
is he?
yes. Group 7.
Never mind then. I don't know why I'm thinking that.
Yeah, make sure you guys share that with the healers. Healers, if you have one on yours, you need to go in and delete the old one and grab the new one.
It should kick out the new list.
Or if you don't have the right one, grab it.
I don't even know how I know if I have the right one or not. We only did it that one time when I was here.
It should be called Lotheb Heal Order.
Not heal tracker.
Yeah, that's the wrong one. So yeah, one of you guys
It's
will have to share it
this.
with him.
Yeah, I just linked it, Heidi. Yeah, that's the one we were trying to use at one point. This one's a lot easier.
Yep. And for
Yeah,
those
wait.
of you that
Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
but for those of you that don't have the spreadsheet open, your weak aura should show Lucy first, Talik second, Porchetta third, Schisma fourth, Neo, Beast Mode, Missay, Alanth, Lilac, Pinaji, Heidi, Floridian, Seppuku. So if you don't see that order, just let us know.
Yeah, I see it over on the left side now, a little.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And it just
And-
said Chisma healing for a second. Yep.
So again, like I said, make sure you pop your shadow protection potion now if you haven't already, because it needs to be up in after the 2-minute mark. After the first one goes off, we pop a second shadow protection potion. Then, if there's a third mark, we use the health stone to get yourself back up. If there's a fourth one, you're bandaging, and if there's a fifth one, use whatever the fuck you can. But
Is the main tank list finished?
It's Zian and Wiki.
Go or
yeah, let's get everybody log in. We're gonna go ahead and go.
Logging on.
Let's keep Zian alive
Okay.
this time.
Here we are. We got my heal order here. Lotheb, of course. We have basically the healers can only
I
cast
believe.
one heal at a time. That includes things like renews and think
And
shields
make
as
sure you don't
well.
wait
It's
more
just
than 5 seconds before you
it's a
heal.
little rough, but it's
You
doable.
can duck the first one, but don't duck the second.
Yep. And make sure that you have Schisma turned up in Discord. He's calling out the personal consumable rotation for staying alive.
Yeah, and remember, yeah, let me get him into position. I'll call it. Takes me about 3 or 4 seconds to get him into position once he's back to where he's at. So don't open up immediately, please.
Scorch.
Yeah, not even with Scorch.
You can use
Once-
a rank 1 Scorch, but don't go any higher than that.
So you mean I have to unmute Schisma? Oh man.
Soki, let me know when you're ready.
Can I put on hots when we go? Is that
Yeah, you can go ahead and put hots on.
Before we go,
I
yeah,
love
as soon as
torturing
we
people.
pull,
It's
though.
funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll
And
be-
remember, don't cure poison. You can use poison cleansing totem, but do not cure poison. It'll trigger the cooldown.
Okay,
Five,
here we
3,
go.
2, 1.
Targeting
Establish
Zia.
threat.
I'll have 2 heals here. Oh, my second heal now.
Okay, Tommy's next.
Group 1.
Parketta.
Back left.
Schisma. Don't get a DPS. Neo.
Group 2.
Myself. Followed by Missy.
Group 3.
Alan.
Group 4.
Lilac. Najee.
And now we want.
Group 5.
Heidi.
As you can see here, this is the timer. It's a debuff. Can't cast
Group
healing or
6.
curing spells for that many seconds. Every 60 seconds. See the corrupted mind, and that's the debuff after I cast.
Talik. Parketta.
Group 1.
Schisma. Neo.
Group 2.
Myself.
Shit, right here.
Missy. Ellen.
Group 3.
Lilac.
Ooh, and I got a crit
Group
too.
4.
Najee.
That is nice. With my gear, I get like a. Here, I'll show you here. On greater heal crit, your target will gain armor of faith, absorbing 500 damage. Due to
Group 5.
talents, on my holy inspiration,
Lucy.
armor of 25% when I crit. So basically, it's kind of like a little mini bubble.
Group 6.
Parketta.
and armor increase and stuff. So yeah, that's sweet. But I got my crit off.
Skizma. Neo.
Group 1.
Myself. Say. Helen. Isla.
Group 2 right now. Group 3 is next.
Heidi.
Oh, manage myself.
Meridian.
Milestone.
Seppuku. Use a personal Xeon.
All out.
Group 4.
Lucy.
Fury can.
Move.
It's on Wiki.
Move.
Talek on Wiki. Forget it. Pop CD.
Pop and
Wiki.
shield one.
Okay. Skizma.
Well, that's about easy. What the heck?
Damn, we're so close to keeping him alive.
Darn it.
I grow tired of
Yeah.
this game.
Oh, dang.
Proceed, and I will banish your souls
Make
to
sure you
oblivion.
bandage or something to get your health back up.
Right, I'm the master leader. I'm back here drinking.
Another shard. Nice.
Nice. Chance
I
of spells.
Pretty nice staff.
No, I'm going Doom King. That's my main spec now.
Oh, sweet.
Nice, scratch.
I got the mace last time, so I probably won't get the pants, but I'll still definitely roll EPGP on those pants. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Drink a little here.
Congrats.
Grats flip.
Yeah, no Gothic. Hell yeah.
Yeah, nice job, guys.
Yeah, on the pieces that I do need, I'm still rolling EPGP, and if I get it, then I get my 6-piece bonus.
Jesus, that
Yeah,
staff has a lot of stam too on top of the staff.
It does.
Oh hell yeah, that's like one of the better staffs you can get.
You can be a boomkin tank then, right? Is that TVC when that's a thing?
Oh, I got the disc.
I mean, you have so much.
Oh
armor.
yeah.
Yeah, like 5 mans and stuff, but
I think that's Wrath though, when you could actually kind of like dual 5-man.
Sweet. Oh, now I just gotta look at my thing here.
All right,
What do I
quick
need
reminder
for
on the trash
pants?
to 4 horsemen. No need to overdo it.
Need 20 cloth, 4 moon cloth.
Try and save your buffs and everything. So we just need to be careful. We'll get there quick enough.
I need to make 1 more moon
Saving
cloth
30
and then
seconds,
grab some
or
phoenix
trying
scraps.
to shave a minute off or something, or 30 seconds isn't worth
I'm
having everybody
gonna
lose their
have it.
buffs.
I might have to actually buy a moon cloth.
Congrats, Heidi.
Well, if it is a spare
Honestly,
one.
if you have some good, has a little bit more stamina, probably just go ahead and put that on.
That'll have to be for Thursday. I'll figure it all out.
Yeah, Heidi, one of the things is it doesn't clear out, unfortunately.
If
No.
you
Flash
touch the
relay.
UI,
It clears out when you leave the area. It eventually does it on its own.
even scrap sig, we even have some of Kreno.
If you're going to be taking meteors, go ahead and open trade with Captain Stabin for frozen runes.
You got enough to pull the shade?
Yep. Got a double cloth chest. That'd be nice.
Looks like we got everyone here pretty much. We can get this going.
Yeah, just keep going.
Those are tanks.
Well, bad actually. Bad at all.
Fury just doesn't like bus, I think.
Just auto-attacking. What do you want?
Probably take the Earth Fighter off. Or the Rock Fighter.
I was gonna say, isn't the flame one almost as good a damage as Wind Fury, but doesn't proc like that?
If I have a fast weapon.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
How about just take off all your gear?
Which might be my
We'll clear to pack back up. We got the pat. Shack, back up your stuff. Into the door.
For your
Away.
totems.
Great job there.
Get him, Gooey? Good man.
I'm scared.
Be scared, check.
Sorry, Cav, I just hit taunt because there was... I didn't know which one you were going at.
I'll never be upset if somebody overtones me. Means it's not on anybody else.
At least it's not killing a mage or something.
Exactly. Not beating on a healer.
Does Earth Shock count as a taunt?
No, but Wind Fury does.
Okay, after these die, we'll hold up just a moment. I gotta do things with the master.
Well, I got 15 mana oil and not 15 stacks. So if I go through my bag, see I've got brilliant mana oil, 5 charges, 5 charges, 5 charges. I try to carry a minimum of 10, or 10 to 20.
There we go.
I try not to use them for traction. I forgot to load up here when I was starting both out there, but
Alright, we're good to
4
pull.
horsemen, yeah, I'm gonna completely buff up here when we get to them. So I got my 15 brilliant mana oil, I got 15 mage blood, I've got 20 major mana, greater frost.
Let's move off the... Yeah, thank you. Cav, back them up just a little bit. I don't want to accidentally pull those other ones.
They don't like to move.
No, I know.
Hey, chain crabs.
So killed those in 5 volleys. I don't think that's ever happened before.
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of reorganized my bags here, but you can see I've
Show
got
them in line of sight.
lots of stuff. Lots of candles. Okay. Whoa, Fury.
Grab this pot first.
Give us a second to split these guys up before they arcane explode you.
I'll take the horse right.
Keep X right in the middle then.
Oh, that was weird. It blinked right at me.
That's perfect. Oh, this is unfortunate. Aw. That's the only one that got Nova out of range.
Yeah, I was like, what is he talking about? Unfortunate. I didn't see.
Oh, for like my numbers on there, I'm actually using a theory craft. So I can go /TC for my theory craft, and it will actually give me button text and stuff on all spells. Limit so enable button text. So that gives me it tries its best to calculate out. I don't think it's 100% working completely, but it's pretty darn close. Let's see here. If I do a flash heal, max flash heal, 1468, and that shows 1478. So yeah, we're pretty darn close to being pretty accurate. Like, you know, plus or minus a few points, because, you know, there's still some randomization to it. So I think it either gives like the maximum amount or the average. I can't remember which. It's probably an average, so it's like whatever's in about the middle of the average heal. 958, 985, yeah. Ignoring crit, so. See, I just did a 1512, so it was a little bit more than that, so. And I set my Luna unit frames to negative health, so when they take a little bit of damage, it's like minus 959, then I know roughly I can cast my rank 4 flash heal or something like that. Trying to be a little bit more mana efficient and not overheal as much. Of course, doing that also means that I'm a little bit lower on the health meter. If you look down here, I'm around 9, but that's okay.
We need to explain this again, don't we?
That and group assignments.
Yeah, we're setting up groups right now.
You can't wing horsemen.
Because this will be Heidi Moo's first time back with us, right? For doing 4 horsemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like at least one person. We might need to do a quick run outside the room here.
And also Seppu.
Okay, everybody in the middle.
I'm be rearranging groups, so let's do it without me.
How many hunters we have? Looks like we only have 3. Darn.
Wiki Majora, can you guys each take a corner? Wiki, can you take the Mograine corner just so we can.
Sounds good.
And Kalaki as well. Oh, Kalaki just logged off.
I can log in.
Dank. No, I'm gonna put Dank as one of the targets then. There we go. And Derek's here gonna pretend to be a boss here.
We didn't hear you, Clacky. At least I didn't.
Derek's, can you move over, take about 3 steps to your left? Just pretend you're one of the bosses. Beast, do you want to do the calls?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so healers, go ahead and get to your assigned positions. And then we'll want to be like, when we're healing, we want to max range the tanks. And so, Heidi, you see where Lucy and Flirty are standing, for example.
Oh, okay. I moved.
This
back.
is like a smaller room that we'll be in, but ideally you'll be max ranging all of the tanks that you heal in each corner. You do not want to get within range of multiple of the bosses, so it's just best to max range all of them. So I'm going to call marks on the when the first mark goes out, the first slot, so slot 1 healers will be the ones that rotate. When the second mark goes out, slot 2 healers rotate. When the third mark goes out, slot 3 healers rotate, and then it restarts from there. So when the fourth mark goes out, slot 1 healers rotate. So I'll go ahead and start calling out here. So first mark goes out, slot 1 healers rotate.
No, Heidi. You need to go back.
Yeah, you're group 3. So when they call slot 3 healers or slot 3 move.
I thought I was with y'all. Okay.
Yep. And then so second mark goes out, slot 2 healers. Third mark, slot 3 healers.
And is there a way I rotate? Just
Clockwise, yeah.
Yep.
So fourth mark, slot 1 healers. Fifth mark, slot 2. Sixth mark, slot 3. Seventh mark, slot 1. Eighth mark, slot 2. Ninth mark, slot 3. 10th mark, slot 1. 11th mark, slot 2. And 12th mark, slot 3.
So this is just a smaller version of what's happening in there.
Yep, the boss room is just a scaled up version of this. And that's what we'll be doing the entire fight as healers. A couple notes here. For the front half of the room, which is so where the star and the circle are currently, it's okay to get an extra heal or 2 off when it's your turn to rotate before rotating, because that's where most of the damage happens, is in that front half of the room. The back half of the room is very chill, and that's kind of where we get to regen our mana a lot, because there's not a lot of damage going out. But for the front to lag behind a cast or 2 before rotating, just to make sure and give time for the back healers to get there.
Yeah, so Heidi, this first spot we're in, the boss drops a meteor, unlike the melee, so that's why you gotta stay away. So you need to heal everyone that you can. The back left drops void zones. DBM will warn you when that void zone drops, and you need to move out of the way, otherwise it'll kill you. The back right shoots like a chain lightning, like the snake boss in ZG. So if you're super close, you'll chain and kill everyone, so you gotta stay at max range on that one. And then the front right just puts a huge fire debuff on the tank. So you need to heal quite a bit on that Edlin tank.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry, Cav, we're gonna go here in just a moment.
Yeah, my UI fades out when I'm
if you're a
40 feet away.
and you have not been assigned a group in raid chat,
yeah, so the further away I am,
or in Monday's
the faded out it
channel,
goes. So
say something now, please, in raid chat or guild or something. I need to know.
I can still see him, but
Grinnell
I
is
can
in my
ignore it
group,
a little
and
bit.
Grinnell isn't here.
Yes.
Or it tells me I need to move.
I knew we were missing somebody.
Do we have a? Because Neo's moving with the melee group. Do we have a melee group for him?
We don't have any melee.
See there, Dank just appeared with
They
a
all fit in
triangle,
one group,
and it
so
lit up brighter
Yeah,
again.
should I get a summon? I was out for more than 5 minutes. My bad.
Okay, so
I think we're
Heidi, back up.
I think we're putting
Don't get too close. Just
Cast.
stay right, just right over the edge.
So now, since my
You stand by me, Heidi.
changed,
Follow
I'm in
me to
the
our
back
first spot.
left slot 2. I was always in the front right slot 3 before, but that's
is
okay.
Cav Thane 2, Sian?
So I just got to remember on 2.
Typically, yes.
Okay.
Let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, just
so 2,
me and Gooey on
5,
Malgren.
8. Yeah, every third one after 2.
I'm usually in the
remember
back
that.
now.
Oh no, never mind. Isn't it Shaq on Malgren?
There's
Yeah,
our,
that's right.
full
Shaq
tank
starts on
thing.
Mogren, and I start on Thane. It's going to be our normal rotations, just like every other.
Yeah, my bad. That was the first time. What was I thinking?
Yeah, remember on
Shaq.
that first Thane group, you guys do need to watch your threat. I don't have world buff, so it's going to be a little more tricky.
Myself.
If you have to, just kind of
I
stand
put
there.
myself on
there to
here
soak.
because then that goes from I can tell right here. See what the color difference? That's Gooey, and then myself. And then the rest of like heals and DPS.
Can we make one adjustment to the DPS groups?
Yes.
Can you put Ursel into Thane 2 and put Isok in Mograine 2?
Okay, I will redo it here.
Some retail trash right there, Coon.
Just one other reminder for the healers: when one of the bosses die, just keep your rotation. When the front 2 bosses die, just go to the safe point when you get done with the back right. And as soon as your debuff drops, go start going again.
Can you show the people safe spot? Can someone put a little mark?
Two tanks will be standing in the middle of it.
Yeah, you'll see it. It's right in front
Well,
of the
I
stairs.
know where it is, but
right.
some people are.
Yeah, the
haven't
safe
been.
spot is the stairs right in front of us.
Yep.
Don't go there now.
Yeah, the center base of the stairs on the front side here that we're facing.
You'll see everyone standing there. That's the safe spot.
There's usually
Ready,
pets chilling, too.
check.
Yeah, so if you're in Thane Group 2 or Mograine Great Group 2, you're going to want to stay. You want to immediately run to the safe spot.
The first kill goes to me. Anyone care to wager?
Just Cav and Gooey.
I'm good.
Just Gooey.
Hold on. Get your reel on. Not everyone has it on.
God,
Hey.
thank you, man.
Hey, Heidi, real quick.
Carrot on a stick check.
If they call group 3 to move and you see meteor drop right up here in the front, you might finish your cast and then move.
Yeah, the front 2 spots you can lag a little bit, especially the front right one, because the healer's got to run back from the back.
Yeah, just no more than 2 casts.
Right. I'm just saying, if you're casting, don't stop and run. Finish your cast and go on.
All right. I think we're
Lee's
ready.
Mark 2, I think, right?
Okay. I am fully buffed up. What am I at?
Or is it Wiki now?
Nice.
Yeah, it's Wiki now.
1166.
Yeah, Wiki snuck too.
Pants would be good, but I can't
Yep.
wait for tomorrow night for our Pug BWL. Maybe eventually I'll get the
Let's
region
fuck it up,
gem.
guys.
All right,
That'll
yeah,
push
we're going
me
to go ahead
over
and poll.
1200.
Make sure you guys are inside the door.
There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move to my spot at least.
Get a bunch of parries on Mogre.
They count down to the meteor.
Slot 1 healers, rotate. Slot 2 healers.
Please get off a heal before I run. Okay. So now I gotta remember slot 5.
Slot 3 healers.
Neo, you're good to run out.
Slot 1 healers.
Move out, move out, move
Slot
out,
3
move
healers.
out. Sorry.
There we go. Some mana.
Slot 3 healers.
Heidi, stay back, stay back. You have
Slot
to
1
move.
healers.
Don't heal Kavane.
Yep, max range. Slot 2 healers. Slot 3 healers. Slot 1.
Shemo was on the right, correct tank as I switched tanks
Slot
in
2.
and out. Oh shoot, that was me.
Watch for Mogre, I can't execute with you.
Slot 3 healers.
My bad.
Got it, Wiki.
Okay, I'm waiting for meter.
Slot 1.
Your life is mine.
Slot 2.
Okay, remember I'm slot 2.
Anybody else see Griggle running in place?
Yes.
Yeah, I just
Yes.
Okay.
Slot 3.
Mogre's down.
Yeah, let's just keep the rotation up.
Slot 1.
Well, I'm back in, but I'm dead.
Slot 2.
All right, keep it up, guys. You're doing really well.
Okay. Yeah.
Slot 3.
Might be in a spot where I don't need to. Well, I'm in my spot, but there's nothing to do. So, except for wait for timers to tick down.
Range DPS, you need to be to
Slot 1.
We got extra tanks too if you need them.
Slot 2.
Right forward now.
So I still go to that one spot even though that person's dead?
yes.
Go
Don't
to the
go to
safe
the
spot.
Go to the middle.
Slot 3.
Kane is down.
Stay down.
Slot 2.
Classic on the next set of
Sorry,
rotates.
slot one.
On the next set of rotates, Classic, go ahead and go in on Zeliek with the tank. Just let them go in first.
Now slot 2. Ranged, make sure when you're on Zeliek, slot 3. When you're on Zeliek, do not be on the right side close to the wall.
Yeah, you want to be on the left side.
That's where the tanks go in. You need to be as far left as you can possibly go. Slot 1 healers.
Oh, crap. I missed the void. Oh!
Slot 2 healers.
Rotate on Zeliek.
Yeah, Classic's
2
just
seconds
going
too
in,
slow.
so hold off on rotating it. You'll get the next one, Cap.
Slot 3.
Thing is, you're gonna want to go to left. That's how tanks get in.
Yep, Richard, if you can move left as well. Slot 1 healers.
Too close, flip crash.
Yeah, flip crash back up. You're chaining, thank you.
Slot 2 healers.
Heidi, you just have to let the third stack. When it gets to 3, you have to move out. If you look at your debuff.
Slot 3 healers.
Yep, and as soon as your stacks drop, just go ahead and move in.
I'm just letting this
Slot 1.
combat one come in.
Heidi, I'm literally AFK for the rest of the night.
Slot 2.
Tank up until tank dies. I'm just
So
gonna say
the-
you just put up your wall.
So the moon's the left one, so I can go in now.
The moon icon is the left one for the debuffs.
Yep.
Slot 3 healers, by the way.
Swap all going.
Yeah, if you don't have any debuffs, never mind. Zeliek, Lamal's down.
Slot 2 healers.
Blammo.
If you have no debuffs as a caster for Zeliek, you can go in. Just don't get too close.
Flip your 2 foot close.
Slot 3.
Max range.
Hey.
So we just beat
Yeah.
our time by almost 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
You have no
Wow.
idea
Very nice,
what
guys.
horrors lie
We
ahead.
had a lot of people
You
die last
have
time too.
seen nothing.
Yeah.
Say,
The
follow
frozen heart of
Floridian and listen to
Naxxramas
the carnival
awaits you.
It's so easy.
Yep. Yeah, the weak core makes it really easy. Which is nice.
Yeah, it did.
There's your double cloth chest you wanted.
No Ashbringer?
Well, you didn't.
Apparently one is OE.
I just got banned, so I highly doubt that I'll get the chest.
Get it for everything.
Awesome if it did, but
So just one shot this one and KT and we're out of here?
Yep. Do you want me to tank Saf since you don't have buffs? For the buff attempt?
Well, I have no frost resist gear.
What, none?
No.
we got Lucy.
He's
Ah,
MT,
congrats.
so there's
One
not
tank
really.
can't
Nice.
use it.
Still, I'd have some for backup.
Well, remember, you guys are going to still be wearing frost resist gear, so your DPS
At least
will
we'll.
be lower.
Yeah, at least we'll actually do DPS because we have the
I'll
well
throw a
buffs.
frost thing on right now. Just 19 minutes of my
Beefed
mana
it up a little
oil.
bit this week. I got my PvP drink.
Ooh, it's good cast ring, isn't it?
Wow, yeah, that's a real nice caster ring.
Wow, look at that.
Hit and crit on top of spell damage and
Wow, it has 3
survivability.
things.
That's an extra.
Seems decent. Yeah.
So glad I went boom king.
That is
sucks.
such a tank ring, right?
Such a shitty ring.
You know, you got to hit with your taunts.
It's a hunter ring, actually.
There it is, Shaq. I need my arcane shots to do better.
That's right.
Yeah, or you know, our scrub tanks need a taunt better.
We're trying. I'm going to pre-pot your frost potions.
Yeah, definitely pre-pot so we can have them pre-potted and off cooldown before we pull.
Go ahead and use a frost resistance then.
Give it your
Yeah,
all in your
everyone
first
chug
attempt.
them right now.
You got our world buffs, yeah, do everything you
Chug a
gotta.
shadow pot too if you can.
Shadow pots help from the curse.
Yep.
It's a lot of decurse to go.
I'll take one, but I'm gonna sip it.
Get for a little bit.
Just nurse it the whole fight.
That's right.
Grat's not on the ring.
Grats.
I think that's who I saw got it.
Yep. I can actually use it right now.
Nice. Make sure you're not logged out too long, I guess. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's not a long run or anything.
Well, you need to be logged in so they can get amp magic on you too. Don't forget to swap into your frost resist gear.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I'm just logging between my pots.
Those pants you have, Ursula, that's from a boss, right? Yeah, I think that's one of the pieces that drops off in Naxx.
I think it would have to be unless it said crafted by, right?
Yeah.
Okay, looks like I am healing.
Which pants are you
Pants
talking
are a
about?
quest.
The frost
item.
resist plate pants.
They're
it could be quest, you're right.
Yeah, those were the quest pants.
Yeah, it is.
Like, since I've set up like game capture
I need to
instead
get
of like
those in my
screen
life.
capture, I can't exactly
Need some
show off
frost
the
resist
spreadsheet and
on,
stuff.
enchant on those, though, Ursel.
But yeah, previous mentioned before, for anybody new, we have
See,
a
like
Google
Lego.
Doc spreadsheet that
Oh my
we
gosh,
use to
like it's so
you know,
easy to get
set up
those. Why haven't I gotten
heal
those?
assignments and stuff for who's on what tank,
That's alright, I'll get them next week.
who's on what, like, you know, say for like Gothic the
Talk to the
Harvester, who's
blacksmith
on
and,
live side, who's on dead, stuff like that. So looks like for
That one's
Frostworm
just a
Lair for
quest, so-
Saffron, Lucian, Schisma, and myself, Lilac, is on Sia. So it'll be interesting.
You know, the ring and the epic pieces.
Question,
It
Griggle, why would you wear that and not the
probably
tier 2
took
hat?
some time to set up, yes, but our
Yeah, really good point.
officers and guild leaders and stuff there, raid leaders,
I did Oni
have
and
it
I
all
got
set
this.
up, and now all you have to do is, and the nice thing is,
I wasn't even thinking.
if say they wanted to change me from Xian to
At least you didn't
a
enchant
different
that
tank,
piece of shit.
it's just like
Yeah, good thing.
copy and paste my name or type in a new name, and since it's a Google Doc, it's and I'm on a read only, it live updates.
I mean, we're gonna one shot this.
I can actually see the change happen when it happens.
Alright, just doing a ready check, seeing where we're at.
We need a couple rebuffs. I just lost my int.
Got my minor pots.
Just fuck it
Yeah.
up. Like
Keep Xeon alive.
So
Mage
our
blood. Did I
new
put my
healing
mage blood on
strategy
yet?
is we are assigning healers to groups, to actual raid groups, that you'll be responsible for healing throughout the fight. We have tank healers as well, although tank healing will only need to take place during the first, like the phase where she's actually on the ground. When she's up in the air, they just need to contribute to raid healing.
Who's group 8's healer?
There we go.
Group 8 is.
You don't have a healer.
Let's
so
try
I did not
one
assign
good set of buffs since I've got stuff going here.
which I believe is Miss A.
Yes, you're right.
Awesome.
Let's see. Anybody need
So
buffs?
I am moving groups around as well. For the
yeah,
entire raid, in the Monday signups channel, I posted a screenshot of positioning. If everyone can take a look at that. This is going to be, now we're still moving groups around here, so once we finish doing that, then we can get everyone situated with understanding where their group, or where they need to stand based on their group and all that.
Can we clear these marks?
There, just increase the size of my buffs. See if
Okay,
I
so
can
right
see.
now Lego's in group 4, but in the picture.
If you look
I'll
really
put it in the
close, you
back.
can see
You
that
wanna
there's
switch
little
me?
mini timers on some of them, like there, it's like shading
Hulu,
out.
do you have your healing gear on?
Yeah, I'm healing.
Okay, I just want to make sure you had your healing gear on.
If you really, really want to see it, just temporarily for a second, just increase the size. There. Now you can see actual numbers on them. Now, that was my Luna unit frames. The colors I picked for the incoming heals and stuff that show, like, if I'm healing, you can see it as a light green. If it's one of my heal spells, if it's one of my renews, dark
Also,
green.
healers, make sure you heal yourself.
If it's red,
don't
that
assume
means
someone else
it's
is gonna heal
another
you.
healer casting a heal spell on that target.
We have so many mages tonight.
I thought about changing the color, like the defaults are a little bit different than that, but that was my colors. And then I thought, oh wait, what if someone's watching and they're red-green colorblind?
So don't pay
I
too
haven't
much
figured out
attention
color yet.
to the class icons in the image. I didn't have an exact count of how many of each class we were going to have.
I gotta look up some of that stuff there to see if you know, maybe like purple or something like that there, or do like, you know, a white, or I don't know. Okay, my buffs are timing away.
I see you got it divided into kind of coordinates now. That's nice.
Yeah, and the goal here, so that's phase 2 positioning. So when Saffron's up in the air, that's kind of where everyone needs to be, and it's really important that everyone's like 10 yards away from each other, right? So that we're not overlapping the frost bolts.
Here we are.
She shoots out. During phase 1, so after she shatters, and we go back into phase 1, the idea is that everyone has the same relative position, but kind of accordions in, so that we don't get hit by the cleaves and the tail swipes. But that's so we don't want someone off in Narnia compared to where they normally are, so that they're out of range of the healer assigned to them, right? So you just kind of want to have that general positioning throughout the fight. It's just that in phase 1, you're closer to like the center of the room, like longitudinally or north south.
Basically, yeah. Basically, if during phase 1, you're kind of where group 2, 3, 6, and 7 are, I believe. Correct?
1, 8, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I guess it would be 1, 8, 4, and 5. That would kind of need to scrunch in so that they don't get tail swiped and breathed on and cleaved.
Yeah. What I mean is everybody should be kind of where on that.
Oh,
path.
yes.
where
Yeah.
2, 3, 6, and 7 are, and then you just move out to your spots.
Exactly.
That are,
Yeah.
They're
Just
discussing
loosely spread
positioning.
in phase one, so that we don't have too many people getting hit by blizzards at the same time.
In our Discord, we got posted a picture of where groups
Also,
are.
I was going to say,
This
really
is the
quick,
entrance.
Warriors,
We're
during
going
the air
to.
phase, just swap the defensive
Saturn
stance
will be right
because
here.
the frost aura thing
Our
definitely
groups are
hurts
going to
more in
spread
defensive
in
stance. So
a
do whatever you can to mitigate
half
damage.
right here.
Oh, nice.
Closest to Saffron
yeah, and it
are
does actually
4 groups. Groups
reduce
1,
the
2,
damage
3,
from
4,
the aura.
and then
So.
behind that
Yep,
is
exactly.
5,
And
6,
Ozbot
7, 8.
too,
Well,
coming
actually,
down.
it goes
So druids,
1,
you
2,
guys
3,
are not going to be
4,
assigned to
5,
specific.
6, 7,
I mean,
8.
you're assigned to
I'll
placement in
be
groups.
right around there.
Which
for
healers
myself.
you can see the placement in what group, or you can see what
And
group
I
you're
got
assigned to and all that.
Keyword's
of course, by
enemy
looking at
message.
just
Buffs.
the raid,
Yes,
but
I
also
know
the
buffs.
healing standards. So druids, I have you guys on decurse as your #1 priority, followed by tossing rejuves out just on as many people as possible. Heidi and Porchetta have you guys on opposite sides of the room, so group 8 and group 5. The idea there is that you guys can like bisect the raid. And if you guys want to coordinate, and Gooey, if you want to coordinate with them, I don't know what would be easiest for you, but those are your 2 priorities: is T-Curse and rejuve on as many people as possible to help alleviate the group healers.
Obviously, don't use your highest rank rejuve because you're gonna run out of mana. So down rank a little bit. Also, curses are priority for anyone that can decurse. Please decurse. Those curses hurt a lot.
And they heal them up. So
yes. And there's the healing part.
And
like,
So,
it's
I know where
2,000
I'm
to pick.
standing, so gotta run all the way to there.
All right, give it just a sec. We'll do full rebuffs here in just a moment.
Yep, and then one last thing, Rachar, I'm swapping you with Griggle. So Griggle, you're in group 5 now. Rachar, you're in group 7. And then D-Trag, I'm swapping you with Taraxia. So Taraxia, you're in group 6 now. And D-Trag, you're in group 8, just to kind of spread out some of the mages here.
Well, I thought
Alright,
we were
quick
going
full
and I
rebuff.
used some stuff, but
And then we'll get
that's
pulling.
Should we log back in then?
Yes, please, because we need to get amp magic on everybody.
Yeah, all my buffs are good. I'm just trying to keep around for 3 minutes. But I'll log in as soon as we're ready.
I think we're at that point, right? Let's keep going.
Yeah, make sure you
you're already
pre-pot
logged in.
frost resist. Don't forget to pre-pot your frost protection potion. If you don't have a frost protection potion, speak up now.
Big log in.
Frost is good.
Yeah, you'll do more DPS if you decurse and actually stop doing
when he's
damage.
on.
So.
Yes, that is accurate.
And
Also heal more
then
than
I'll just pop those 2 in
Everybody know where they're going?
Just remember, Zan doesn't have buff, so it's gonna be really easy to rip off him.
Yep, let him get
Yep.
threat.
Yeah, let me get a few swings in before you guys start going
Alright.
immediately.
Okay. Well, here we are at Saffron. Let's see how
wait
far
for
we
him to
can go.
form and get in position and everything. D-Track, just you, and then
Last
we'll
week, I think we ended up with
Alright.
79% maybe a little bit less than that. I can't
5,
remember.
4,
Somebody calling out
3,
Iceflux. I know
2,
Grano was get last
1.
week.
The healers are all pretty taxed, so if the DPS wants to do it.
I'll try to do it.
Keep running to the back. Stout beat down gets you slightly drunk as well.
So just be relatively close to where you'll need to stand in phase 2, so you don't have to move very far.
Everybody's clumped. There's something wrong with the picture, guys.
This is fine.
No, clumping's good. Here.
No, but I mean, I thought we were trying to get to our spot.
Phase 2.
No, phase 2.
That's phase 2.
So I understand that, but I think people don't know where they're going.
Watch out for Blizzard.
Get out of the way, Luther.
decurses Yan.
Wedge.
That's 1. That's 2. 3.
Don't move yet.
4. Start moving.
You don't move until 5 rounds.
Alright, back to phase 1.
Take another pot.
Now he's spread.
How are we at? 82%. Ooh, 79. Well, that's just one. This is a white, but hey, 78. Oh, got a tail swipe on me.
Alright, now that we've kind of seen that positioning, does anyone have any questions about it?
I have a question.
Yes.
Why was Drain Life on Xian so long?
Yeah, mages, you've got to stop casting. You've got to decurse. There's literally nothing more important that you can be doing.
Practice now.
Do we need to put more mages in group 8 so that they're guaranteed closer?
Zach, I'm going to give you lead drop group. As soon as everybody's in, we're going to do the log out and reset. Grenell, are you in Discord? Okay, cool.
So I'm in group 1 now, and so is Ian, but I only see one warrior portrait in the group 1 section. Should I just assume that
it doesn't matter. Just look at what group you're in.
Yeah, kind of ignore the class icons. I just did that, but I didn't actually know how many of each class we would have tonight.
Right. I gotcha.
It doesn't matter
log
who.
out. Log out when you zone in, so we can do this quick.
It doesn't matter who decurses who. Just get the curses off.
The world buff pressure is off.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah, it
like
should just be
all
like
mages
1K.
stop and spam your decurs, and whoever gets it off gets it off. Yay.
Yes, spam your decurse. Just
Generally, what I do anyway is just about range. Trying to get in range with somebody.
Yeah.
I'm rage
So
logging
we
right
can
now.
spread the mages out more in the groups, and maybe that'll help with that.
Yeah, just a reminder, you want to put the ice block between you and the middle.
We just
of
did
the group.
a first attempt at Saffron.
I just saw a bunch of people moving before when the first ice block went
with
out. You
like
gotta
world
wait
buffs
until all
and fully
5
buffed
rounds.
up and everything like that.
Okay,
So
so you guys hit
Or
your log.
4.
we
Yeah, you wait
I
for
think
the
we
first
hit at
four to
one
go
point
out,
78%.
and then the fifth one.
Yay!
When the fifth one's going, you want to. That's when you're moving. Zach, go ahead and invite Grenell.
I got it.
But earlier we just
Let me know when
downed
it's
Lothab
Lodasaldo,
and
I
Four
guess, when it's
Horsemen, one
reset.
shot of them.
No, all I was saying
Yeah,
is
last
that
week there I got my mace.
have an idea of exactly
tonight
where you're
I got
supposed
my
to
pair of
be,
pants.
and you don't have to move far
I can't turn that in yet because
after
I
you
need to
move
get
out of the
mats.
ice
But
block. Move to the closest ice block, then go back to your designated spot. If everybody's clumped in the middle and they're running everywhere, it's just that much harder to get back to your position.
Yeah, so to give everyone an idea, if you're looking at the diagram, so let's say you're in group 5, right? And Saffron just landed after popping the ice blocks, right? You want to be like basically at the bottom of group 3 for phase 1. So while she's actually on the ground. And then that way, when she goes into phase 2, when she flies again, you only have to move a little bit to get to your position. Right. And then like group 6 is just fine where they are. Group 7 just fine. They don't have to move at all throughout the whole fight. Group 8, you guys just move to like the top of group 2, right? And then that way it's almost like an accordion, right? Where you just kind of like shimmy a little bit and then shimmy back. So that way we're using minimal movement, which gives us the highest healing and DPS uptime.
Well, right now, yeah, we're just doing the log out trick.
All right, are we reset yet?
Nope.
That was DC'd. I don't know what's going on with my internet tonight.
Yeah, they're good to log in.
You can.
Oh yeah, my little lantern. Yeah, I know that's pretty sweet.
Are we logging back in?
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry, I got a phone call and I had to mute.
Mace with the spiders on
Go
it.
ahead and take your frost potions.
And can
You said log back in?
Yes, please.
Yeah, for those that don't know, here, pop this open here. Naxx Frigid Heart. That's what that little lantern is.
It's exactly how we're looking at the room right now. All the groups
Where?
are on the left side. But you should have like range 10 up, so at least you have an idea of where you're supposed to be. Because I feel like it's a little chaotic.
Yeah, you want the
Oh,
range
nice,
10
yeah.
so you can adjust a little bit because it's never going to be perfect.
If you're doing the one-hander, offhand type setup,
Can we maybe mark
Naxx Frigid
like,
Heart
one person
is
in each of
pretty
those
darn
groups?
sweet. Let's see which one. What I have set up is the best
I just think it
is
helps
the
with the chaos.
Sapphiron's right eye, down Sapphiron. Otherwise, secondary and third, kind of like second and third is up to you, will be Naxx Frigid Heart and Master Dragon Slayer Orb for BWL. Being that Naxx Frigid Heart is from
Right.
Plaguebreaker and Naxx, would probably be a little bit
We could even do a
better
where
off
beast
than
mode
the
stands in the
BWL,
back
but
and tells people where to move.
and then your main hand, Hammer of Twisting Nether from Kel'Thuzad as a one-hander is the best. Secondary I have, in my opinion, is the Widow's Embrace, as well as Scepter of the False Prophet from AQ.
I just want to say though that was a really good attempt.
The Widow's Embrace, Naxx,
A lot of
Grand
people
Widow
were still up
Farelena,
after
Scepter of the
the
False Prophet,
airbase, and
AQ
that
40,
wasn't what
Season.
happened before. So good job so far.
Yeah,
You
that
get
was.
the decurses, right?
Oh yeah, the Sartura's Might.
Yeah, I think
that
was
is another
one of
option.
the bigger things was the decurse, and then when the land occurs,
If you get it, great.
Getting some heals on me.
I
'cause
find
I died pretty quick.
It's okay.
So
Oh
a couple
yeah,
of
I've
the groups
got
have
a
changed.
link thing there
Make
that
sure
I.
you open up the raid and make sure you know which group you're in.
Oh yeah, I probably got to adjust moderator, but I've got like the auto moderator setup saying, please refrain from posting links and stuff. But I know what you mean. I saw it quick there before it disappeared. But yeah, Sartura's Might. Bring that up by. Sartura was an AQ 40. Battle Guard. See, this one's 6 in, 6 dam. It has nice healing, nice mana regen. So it is an option.
We're doing amp magic.
I
so
was
we need
doing
a
some
minute.
copying over from
Fine,
like
I just want to see where
maybe
everybody
like
else
from
is. I know
phase
you guys
5,
are
from
doing
phase,
some
because I've got like a
Definitely
spreadsheet with phase
getting out of
4, phase
instinct,
5,
sorry.
phase 6,
That's fine.
and I would copy over and then update some of the stuff. And I actually, yeah, I don't think I updated that Master Dragon Slate before. Yeah, that's I mean, Naxx Heart's way better kind of thing there. I think the third slot is whatever you have. I guess if you have Master Dragon Slayer's Orb until you get it replaced, stick with that. If you end up getting the AQ one, great. But for phase 6, because it's Naxx, you may have the Sartura's Might, you might not. Your minimum would be the Blackwing Layer version. That's a T2.
As soon as I have full mana, I'm
and
ready.
Naxx is T3.
Zach, same for you.
Yep.
Sorry, once.
It's partially how I have mine set up here, but yeah. Okay.
What mark am I missing on the cross?
Well, I don't actually need that open anymore because I got one piece.
Okay, so what I've done is I've gone through and I've marked
Desecrated
each
leggings.
of
Haha.
the healers that are dedicated to a group.
I need like 4 mooncloth
So
made,
take
and
a
I've
look
got
at what group
3
you're in
currently. I just made
and
one
see which
today
healer you
earlier.
have. In fact, healers, if you can just put in party chat
If
what
I
mark
want it
is
for
above your head.
Thursday, then I'm gonna have to probably buy a mooncloth and find a guild to do one.
You are such a square beast.
Okay.
Because
Well,
I'm square.
pop that.
Hopefully no one tries to repair at me. Okay, and so if you're not near those marks, you're not getting heals, like straight up. You know, so
Maybe try to run in your general area at first, where you're supposed to be, so it doesn't take so long to get back. After ice block.
I think this
airbase.
time I will just use the cheaper, a little bit of cheaper mats here. Still 20 minutes on that. If I feel we're doing great, so like, you know, phase 1 and then phase 2 he flies up in the air with the ice blocks and repeats back to phase 1. If there's a lot of us alive and we're doing great, I might actually pop my mage blood potion then.
1.
But I'm gonna save my mage blood potion this time around. Popped one on our first attempt just because there was a lot of us that had world buffs. Close enough to see in. Here we are. Okay.
Readjust.
Yeah, just be by his side until airbase is set up.
Life drains are going out.
Oh, that's burnt.
Yeah, man, they watch out for that blizzard. Or 2.
Slow down.
Life drains.
phase 2, get to your wedges. Watch the blizzards.
Two, 3, 4. Start moving.
Alright, now get back to your general areas. Just not in the tail range.
Let's pop a there.
Yeekers. Very good on that round. Saw them disappear almost immediately. Drain Lives will be going out here in a moment.
Don't get tail swipe, guys. I saw that coming.
Right there, phase, get to your general areas, watch the blizzards.
That's 1.
Oh, I got killed by 1. Darn it.
2.
Didn't have enough health to survive that
3.
ice bolt.
4. Start moving. We're in trouble on the south. We lost our block.
Die well, friends. Oh, Captain. Glorious.
What are we at? Ooh, 72%. Hey, progress. Here, I'll just.
Damn, that was a great attempt.
And we saw full 2 rotations that time.
have a nice good look at Safir
Yeah,
on here.
that's what we need to do. We need to
Especially the
improve
way he looks.
each time, so we're getting there.
That is actually one
So
cool
should we
dragon.
just be spamming them frost pots, or should we wait till the air phase?
Every time he lands, right?
Oh, when she takes
that
off.
was pretty cool.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. There's
I
a
noticed
couple
it way
dragons
before,
that
but
I've,
yeah, when
I've
she
also
takes
been
off, she does
impressed
like
with and
3
stuff.
of those like pulses around her that
that was,
damages
like,
you, so you
later
don't really want to be that
expansions,
close. I don't.
Yeah, you don't need to run in until she's actually off the ground fully.
Seen some of like those
Like when she's
Nixia
flying
style
up.
drakes, like in Wrath and the Brink Crusade, stuff like that. Just kind of cool.
There's two things to think about, I guess, if you're.
But for first time vanilla WoW,
so there's more damage
that
going
was
out
sweet.
in the air phase. So that's definitely a thing. And then also, if you get
the
caught in a
closest
blizzard and
in
your
similar
frostbot is
style
up,
and
then
type
definitely
would have
use it
been
there,
Wrath
because the blizzard does
from
a
the
ridiculous amount of
Icewind
damage.
Citadel or Icedale Citadel or whatever the heck it was called, the Citadel where
The life
the
drain,
Lich
does it
King
tick
is.
immediately?
That first boss, that dragon.
Not immediately. You have like half a second.
That dragon was pretty cool as well.
Because I mean, they were going off extremely fast, and I still took a tick each time. I'm not sure if we can really do much there.
I noticed that it's possible to
Make sure you
get
log.
slowed before you take damage. So it's still possible to get out even if you got the slow on you before the damage goes out, but it is fast.
Log out.
And that's like one of the biggest things by far in this fight is just being like watching your feet and getting out of those blizzards, you know.
Sorry, did I say blizzard? I meant life drain.
I have no idea.
I'll be right back.
Be sure to log
second.
out once you guys zone in.
Derek's is ready to do like a spirit bomb.
Rach has group lead currently. Rach, can you get? Oh, you already went offline. I just dropped group.
Need me to log back in?
Yeah, I need you to get Lucerin in the raid, give him lead, and log back out.
He's in the raid. He just needs lead.
Oh, I need you to give him lead then. Okay.
I think Saf is my only gold sync left in Classic. And once we get it down, I can actually start making some money.
Oh, there's still KT.
Do you need resist pots for KT? Because repair bills ain't no thing.
They're pretty useful because melee gets
been
frost
reset.
blasted. Okay, we can
Yeah,
log
they're
back
good
in.
to go.
Go ahead and log back in.
Oh, not everything.
All right, we can log back in. Okay. Mouse speed bumped down by accident. There we are. That's better. So I can control the mouse speed right on my mouse, so I can go look. Now it's slow.
I use my
Now it's faster. Woo!
Air phase, it's pretty good. I don't know how much extra damage.
The fast speed is around 3,500 dpi.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I was thinking of that, but I forgot to make a macro.
Every little
Might
bit
bump it
counts.
up.
Yep, go ahead and take your frost butts.
Right, 14 minutes on that.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Let's bump that up just a little bit more.
Girthies, you can log in.
Bump that up to 3,700. A little bit quicker. Never bump it up too much. Like I think with my mouse I can go up to something like 12 or 16,000. I'm like, why would I ever need something like that? But it just happens to be what it was when I bought it. Razor Naga Trinity. I'm not sure if it's called style 1, 2, or 3, but I use the one option where the buttons are in a circle. And I don't even use them all, so meh. So I've got
How much fire frost resistance do the
button
healers
1,
need?
button
Around
3, button 6, so I use like 3 of them.
Just the pants and a ring, ideally, and the cloak. So I think that's around 100-ish.
Oh, originally I was always using like a
Yeah, because I got
click
different
target
frost
and then
pieces.
use my
I like
button
to keep
3 for
my
dispel, but now that I'm
legs
using like
because
the
it just gives me a
cursive,
lot of healing.
I
and
really
mana,
haven't been using it, so.
Just switching other ones around just to see if it still works.
And I don't shackle that often.
Yeah, that works.
I'm around 150 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 150 is good.
My favorite has been the Logitech G500, but they're not made anymore.
We want to get as much healing power as we can.
That was my favorite mouse. That's what I used, Logitech G500.
Ready check going out.
Now let's pop that, pop that.
Ursult, whenever you're ready, we'll go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And here we go, Saffron.
Everybody grab a bone so he can't form.
Yeah, I'm thinking out the box.
Like his claws so he can't cleave.
Remember that the blizzards move.
Greater heal one. No.
Right, air phase, get to your positions, watch the blizzards.
That's 1. That's 2. 3. That's 4. Start moving.
Remember,
Oh,
you just
freaking
have
blizzard.
to be lined up behind.
Yeah, don't stand in the blizzard.
I need it. Yeah, I need a heal. Thank you. Good.
Come on, heal, 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 heal.
Hunted.
And yes, it got him. Oh, and it was a crit. Oh, thank God. 5k heal right there. Oh, that was a close one.
Oh, I got tails.
Ah, Zian's down. Damn it. Stupid blizzard in my way.
If you're melee and there's a blizzard that lands on top of you, instead of going to the tail or the claws, you can get like right up on his ribs, like inside of him, to avoid blizzards, and you won't get tail swiped or cleaved.
Yeah, I think as a ranged.
What do we make? What do we get?
Was scooting in to avoid
77.
blizzards. I
Dope.
think I need to be going out to avoid blizzards.
Just gonna
'Cause I was
release
just
that on that
bringing
anyways.
blizzards close to the melee that way.
I got frozen with 100 HP. While the fight's going on for.
Yeah, as Kalaki's saying in raid chat, if you're not watching, You don't need to be right on the tail of the block. You can be within about 20 yards. There's a line, basically. You just have to put yourself between the middle of the room. You have to put an ice block between the middle of the room and you.
The graphs I've seen, or like the images I've seen online from the guides, it's a conal shape behind the ice block, so it's actually a little bit more space the further
Well,
up in the block.
I'd stand in line right behind it. I wouldn't try to stand off to one side of it or anything.
Yeah, a lot of people stood right in the blizzard to be right underneath it. If you stand like 10, 20 yards back, it'll do the same thing, and the blizzard won't wreck the shit out of you.
Yeah, well,
The
not quite
blizzard's
as
kind of weird
good
if you're
on
zoomed
that
way
one,
out.
but
Like, I don't know. I thought I was under it, but then I wasn't.
I think we lost some because the
7%.
randomization of the darn
What
ice
was it
block.
at? 70?
I thought it was 70 or 77.
6 there at the end.
We didn't get to a second air phase, did we, on that one?
Well, just with Wiki up. So not
So
really.
technically, yes.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't really count.
Restroom real quick while you guys
Winning on a technicality.
Yeah. Well, I'm just kind of sitting here.
I don't know, man. A win is a win.
Here's my warrior. Bloodlord's
The boss
Defender
dies the
for a
last tick
sword.
of a dot, and everybody's dead. Is his
I
boss
think
still
that
dead?
was from AQ20.
Yeah, I count that. If he dies.
I'm basically geared to start
Is there
doing
a shot of
BWL with
log
my
until the boss?
alts and stuff.
TBC, I watched
One
the
of
NPCs
the
for Hydro
Hakari blades,
kill
and
Wave
the other
Force.
is I think the brutality or something from MC.
Who has lead?
Listerin.
I'm
I
almost out.
don't think I'm not
Almost
wearing
off.
8 of 8, but I do have 8 of 8 Fellheart for my warlock. Looks pretty cool.
I used to always onk on
The
Lich King
mage
so that
blade
you
from
could have
MC.
3 DPS at the end of pad the meters.
And I can't remember the book.
You're on all that RP stuff.
And my little
yeah,
hunter.
Drain has dying phase where you can still actually do damage to him, but the fight's already over.
I'm slowly working on my other characters.
It's been a
Just
while. I'm
fun.
pretty sure as a paladin you can.
I was checking out the
struggle
priest, and I'm
through the
like,
thing that
I
kills
don't
you,
care.
But
On the alliance side, and a rogue for this, I was just like, whatever, I don't care. Got to like level 2 and went, I'm done. I am so horde. I just went,
So
that
just
looks
a
neat.
silly question,
Okay, I'm done.
but why is it we all have to be on the same side? Because wouldn't it spread us out better if we're on opposite sides, if we have a healer per group?
It's the ice blocks.
Yeah, I love being
because
kind of like
how
a fill
random they
type
are.
person.
Okay.
I doesn't matter what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have
Requires
one
less
healer,
total
one
movement
tank,
overall.
at least a melee, and at least a range DPS.
That makes sense.
When we're ready.
It's reset.
Oh, hit the wrong button. Yeah, quick.
I don't know if y'all can hear me, but it's
Got
reset.
to get used to the 3700.
Okay, everybody log in.
Is that Grinnell?
That is
Grinnell.
Oh, that's my first.
He only talked to Saffron though.
We unlocked Grinnell. That's it. Everybody pops a chub when they hear Grinnell.
I feel, yeah.
Sounds about right.
Guilty.
Buffs out here. This is why I tend to have like 160 things, because you know that takes one, that takes one, that takes one.
Log in so we can buff you.
I think Shaq said he was running to the restroom.
Who's missing? Group 1, because we're waiting. Group 6, I didn't quite have enough of that. Oh, let's drink. like group 7 and group 1.
Get the check spot buffs on check when he gets back.
Okay. Yeah. My goal for those watching there is when TBC actually launches, it's probably going to be very, very laggy and very, very bad, but I'm still going to try to stream it. And I'm probably going to stream as much as I possibly can, leveling up day by day by day whenever I'm on. And my goal is to try to be my priest as my main still. But I did that before when my main was like a warlock way back in the original classic. I was leveling up a priest and I leveled up a warrior. And when TBC came out, I think I was only like level 10 on a priest, so I went, screw it, I'm gonna delete that one, and I created a blood elf priest. And that blood elf priest is my original Lilac. And that's the one I actually got up to like 60, 70, 70 or something like that there. Actually, by the time I got up to 70, Wrath came out, but that's because I end up always being on my tank. My Warlock kind of fell to the side. I became a main tank, Raider tank, stuff like that, and my main alt, I tried to be my Warlock, but I had fun PvPing with a Rogue. And I PvP'd so much with the Rogue and farmed with the Rogue that became my secondary character for TBC.
We see you need some frost resist pots.
Let's pop that.
I could spare some. Oh, you're good.
So, well, this time around, I think I'm going to try to be my priest,
ready.
but if 5 mans and everything become impossible with for tank.
What about you,
tank?
Gringle? You got a frost resist pot?
Who knows? I may just level up a
5,
tank
4,
and level up my
3,
priest.
2, 1.
Well, level up my priest as like maybe like shadow or something, just to get it like burned through the zones and quests. If I can't heal dungeons not stop. Otherwise, if I can't even do that or can't even quest, then I'm gonna, I don't know, figure it out. Maybe be a tank again. I don't know. Okay, let's get this healing going.
Can you rotate him a little to the right?
I don't want to rotate it anymore because I'm going to cleave some healers then.
You piercing 5?
Chill under me. He's up in the air.
1, 2. Four, start moving.
Oh, yes, right there. Okay. Get it in line. Something like that. Figure heal off. And a nice crit. A little overheal, but that's okay.
Piercing 5?
Tank, that's okay.
Decursion 5.
Heals here instead. Getting low in health.
On the frostbot if you can.
One, 2, 3, 4. Start moving.
I gotta pull her back just a little bit. There's 2 blizzards on me. Melee, watch out.
Feel the tank.
Ah, damn it.
Down.
Both tank healers other than me are dead.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, 65%.
Yeah, we're getting there, guys. Yeah, we're getting there. This is just one of those fights that takes a lot of reps.
Well, we also need to make sure we're using our frost resistance. It goes a long way for the healers.
Just pop one every air phase, or just
Yeah, but
spam
the
them
thing
up?
is it
How to do
uses
an
up
air
the
phase.
uses up your mana pot timer as well.
Well, yeah, not
That,
for
He
healers.
means non-healers.
that yeah, healers and mana users, you gotta use it for mana.
The shadow pot made a huge difference too.
Yeah, so you're most in danger of dying in the air phase, and if you get caught in a blizzard. Those are the 2 times. Like the 2 points at which you're at highest likelihood of dying, unless you stand in front of the boss or something, right?
Just that.
So those would be the 2 times to use your frost resist pots, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to skip that second frostbot. Yeah.
Percentage are we
Trying
gonna
with the second
consider
one
world buffing?
killed my mana.
It's more about how many times can we consistently get into the air phase without dying.
Yeah, I mean, world busts aren't gonna do anything good if people aren't surviving.
Probably like 4 or 5 phases, and what were we at there for percentage?
I guess for starters, we should be doing what? Try for 25% per kind of like phase round.
In theory, healer mana should be killing us, not mistakes. Once we get there, that's when we know that we can't do it without world buffs.
That was really smart.
And back to log up.
How many of the priests have the 8-piece for the tier 2?
Masae, Seppu, Lucian, Schisma, and Ganashi, I believe. So 5 of us
Almost
do.
everyone. Nice.
Yeah. I'm so close to 8 of 8 of tier 2. I'm 8 of 8 tier 1. I still got
you on the
my
native Seppu.
MC set. I'm
Let's go get
7 of
healed.
8 on the
Let's
tier
go get
2 for
that healing trinket
Transcendence.
from
I'm
Blob
still
Boy
missing
in
my
IQ 40.
boots.
Yeah,
I
that's
keep
what we get
losing
this
on
fight.
rolls, or I won too many things that
Yeah.
I usually end up
Just
passing
like
on.
Captain said, yeah, I'm good.
Especially when we were first starting out BWL, I'd win the stuff from the first boss or second boss, and then when the third dropped the
30
boots,
of
I
you
was like,
become
I'll
engineers
pass.
while I was gone?
Really shouldn't
IQ
have,
40
but
already makes me want to die.
That was when we're doing like
I can use
DKP
Eugene
or
throw
whatever it
dynamite.
was. I was originally in Thrall's Rage when I was going through Blackwing Lair,
30 leather workers now.
But we consistently were always
confirm
falling
that the gyro
short by
ice
about like
reflector
5
was
to 10
change
people.
things.
We were trying to
Do not
recruit.
log in. Someone still hasn't logged out.
We get someone in, we start gearing them up,
Who is it,
but then
name
they
and shame?
go later to
Oh,
another raid
Kavane,
group. So
100%.
we finally decided, okay, we're just gonna go
Fail
and
there, Kavane.
join another guild
I
that
accidentally
actually
logged
had
in,
an
but only
issue
to
of
shame him.
half the guild leaving.
I was trying to
And
save you the
that's Blood
shame,
of
dude.
Vengeance.
It really was.
Thanks, I appreciate that. That's
We've
like
been
jumping
here
on
for
a
a while
grenade.
now. Good team, good guys.
Is
good group.
Greno like a lead singer in a rock band? I mean, his voice is like.
You can log back in now. It's safe.
So yeah.
For those
Yeah, it was actually we communicated with
Yo,
them
this
and
dude has
yeah, they had like a
52,000
blow up. I've
gold.
experienced that same blow up in the past back in original like
How's that? He's got to be
Wrath,
buying gold, right?
the guild I was
Has
in
that much gold?
originally.
YouTuber streaming.
Everybody
game
was
right
just
now.
getting stressed out and
No.
kind of blew up because we were
No.
taking
You know, they copy.
we weren't the
Well, they copied
hardest
their
core like
character
raid
multiple
group,
times and
but
set
we were taking it
themselves goals.
pretty darn
It's like,
seriously.
Yeah, it's just
Where
a
we'd
beta,
spend time
so.
farming stuff up, and we just
Plus,
kind
they
of
want authentic
stressed out
experience, so people give them
life,
thousands
everything,
of
and
gold
we
and
just
free items.
kind of
Yeah,
broke
they walk
apart.
into a city and they say, "Hi, I'm a streamer."
I think the same
Give me gold.
kind of thing, but these guys are a little bit more
Anybody
casual
that
than
has
we were.
assist, toss me an invite.
But I don't know exactly what happened. Don't care. These guys are good, so we joined 2 guilds together.
But they also probably buy it.
So
Probably
now
don't.
we've been going
People
through.
buy it for them.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Basically, with these guys, yeah, we're going through like AQ
Gotta get their
and
shout out.
Naxx here.
So they're money laundering.
A little bit of
That's right.
BWL back when AQ first started, but
It's actually not unlike the other sectors the entertainment industry.
I wish more people log in here.
Did it work, Floridian? Oh, rip.
I have an unread mail.
Oh, dang.
But I like these guys. These guys are pretty
Oh,
cool.
Floridian.
Oh, good old misogyny.
No. They don't know. Ooh, a shrubbery?
I'll take it.
Waiting for Floridian to chime into this.
Oh, that's funny. I just saw.
Get everyone to log in. Wiki Classic Neo do work.
There it is.
So, wait, there we are.
My first experience with a gator was at a golf course. I was terrified to go into the rough to get my ball.
Oh my god, we find there's like we have to like miss gators on the street here.
Don't you have to fist fight it like in Happy Gilmore?
No,
To get your
gators
ball
are
back?
gators are mean, man. You don't want to like get near it with your car because they'll like tear your bumper off and shit. Like you don't want to fuck with a gator.
Tear your bumper off.
But they're delicious.
If you like try to drive up on it like you're gonna scare it, they're like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, there was one that literally just grabbed the bumper and then whipped in a circle and just ripped it right off. Like it was nothing. You can fight a dinosaur if you find a crocodile, basically.
But if you have a mullet, you can take them.
Yeah, Floridian,
doesn't have a
they
mullet?
agreed to give me gold when they found out I was a lady.
Ganaji Shadowy. All right.
Okay, so
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, move in.
yay for drunken run from Greek Stout beatdown. Alcohol that gives me spirit. Gotta love Dire Maul tributes. I forgot to pre-bought that. Just once.
Watch that blizzard melee. If you have to back out or step in, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Move away, move away. God. Ah, there.
One.
Oh,
Two.
and I froze. And I live though. Oh, sweet. I'm an ice block.
Three.
Yay! Here.
4.
Zoom
Start
back
moving.
out a little bit. So I get to be an ice block. Let me just pick myself up here.
Thank you for the band-aid.
Flash shield crit. Yay!
Down.
Of course, me moving. Went down.
Some blizzards on whatever side I'm on.
Those blizzards are the fucking worst.
Yeah, I keep getting the blizzard on top of me, and then while I'm moving, Xian's dying.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
Like, is that a question or a statement?
Can we have melee stand on the other side until air phase?
Yeah, I think that's what we used to do. Melee used to stand. I feel like we actually spread a little more, but I feel like melee was always on an opposite kind of side.
Yeah, because we're close, right? On him and
Yeah.
Well,
So then we taunt the blizzards to that side, is what you're saying?
well, the melee
I
can
mean-
run through the boss, going from like one side to the other as much as they need to.
And we could still heal you because you're still within range.
Oh, okay, that way. Good point. So just run through them to the other side instead of backing away. Or...
I actually went inside the boss this time, but I got tail smacked, so I'm not sure about that anymore.
No, I think if you stand at like 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock on that side, melee, and then move when you need to move. Just you're gonna have to be preemptive moving, but you'll still be able to hit as you're moving.
Because I think like if you stand max range from the boss as melee, it'll give you more room to run through the boss to avoid the blizzards.
Max range is huge.
Yeah, max range is like at the entrance.
Yeah, you can hit her from half a room
Oh,
away.
okay. It's been forever since I've done a melee on this.
Are we relogging before we break?
Yes, we want to reset the instance before we break.
I think the last time I did this as melee was actually when like TBC and Wrath and everything, or no, yeah, it was when Wrath came out because they brought out Naxx again. Classic, I was actually my Warlock stuff until like TBC, and like I mentioned before, I kind of ended up switching my main to like a tank. I'm hoping to stick this time though with the Priest, unless I end up going back to a tank. Who knows what the guild needs. I'll do what the guild
Okay, we
needs.
can log back in.
Healer first. Although I'm sorely tempted to do a rogue again and make that my main. Because I spend all my time like I wasn't tanking, I was usually always on my road farming for mats, farming for gold and reps and.
Thank you.
I tried to boot him. I was like, it won't let me boot him.
Oh yeah,
I
there's still
won't
time
boot
to figure it out.
Yeah, I know. I figured it out.
If I don't tank this time
Alright, you
around,
gonna
I'm going to
break him?
heal and then spend the rest of my time on my road.
5, 8.
Unless I 5-man
10. So be
dungeons.
back at 40 after.
Oh, we're having a 10-minute break. So 10:40 server time when we'll be back. I can't remember. Did they have Larian, I think, in TBC originally? Or was it like Wrath then? God, I can't remember now.
Oh, that's hey Zian. At pre-patch,
Yes.
when they pre-patch this, does that mean it even is going to affect like the druids that we can all rejuve somebody at the same time? All the hots will stay on, or is that not until?
I would assume so. So it's just speculation at this point, but I would assume so.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But we'd also lose like rolling ignites.
Oh, that's true.
But the debuff cap would go up to 40.
Yeah, which is helpful.
Although we'll have this thing down well before then.
So I don't forget.
I know, but then
rebought
we can
that.
just maybe
That lasts
speed
for an
run
hour.
times, more not speed run, but you know what I'm saying. Just so everybody can get all their 8 of 8 if they're trying to get that.
Okay. While we're waiting.
Since they're doing that level 58 boost, I don't know why they want to just bring in the dual spec also. I mean, heck, if you're going to bring in something like that.
Well, on beta, the guild banks are in place, which is good. That will save all of us time and effort stuff.
That's cool.
It'll especially save you and Grinnell a ridiculous amount of time.
Do we get an extra bag slot, Grenell, or is it the bank that your personal bank that gets an extra bag slot? I thought it was the bank. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Grinnell, have you done the encounter yet? The quest for Atiash, I meant.
No, I think he was planning on Wednesday or something.
Yeah, still got about just over 6 minutes for a break. Just chilling and relaxing here. I'll be right back.
Yeah. 90 DPS in classic on a
Yeah,
one-hander.
One-hander with as much DPS as a
And Menethil.
yeah, or a whatchamacallit, not Atish,
Is that the one off of Kel'Thas?
Menethil, that's the main.
Yeah, the Menethil's off Kel'Thas. The I'm thinking of one Shack has Ashbringer. I think that's 90. Yeah, it's 90 flat.
Slow and hits like a truck.
Yeah. Well, Stun Herald's the same way. It's slow, hits like a truck too. That's
in TBC.
In TBC 3.8. The other ones are, I think, 3.6. The axe and the sword.
You watching the Gonzaga game? Was it good?
I mean, unless something changes, Baylor's pretty much got it.
I don't have TV, so I get my updates really slow.
Well, I'm back. We have a minute and a half on our break, so we got a little bit of time here. Let's see.
I tried item racks autos done. You can get up to. I've gotten as many as 4 Crusader buffs at one time.
Oh, do you swap weapons out or something to do it?
You can't do it fast enough, but item rack can do it for you. The best I've ever done is 4.
Jesus.
You swap your main hand to your
4,
offhand, and then you
3,
swap stuff out of your bag.
2, 1.
Well, our break is now over.
Break has ended. Let's go ahead and log in if you're logged out.
Hopefully
If you want to
everybody's
get
back.
sweaty, you can do it.
As soon as a couple more people get logged in, we can get everything buffed up and go. Buff. Yeah.
Looking for a classic in Shack.
Okay, still have my frost protect. Good.
No problem, classic. I know that happens sometimes.
Yeah, once in a blue moon, I get like a random disconnect. And I'm like, what?
Or just closes completely on you.
Yeah, I know. I've had that too, and I'm like, there's no error, no nothing, just closed. See, yeah, I'm pretty much ready.
Floridian, you there?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Yar.
Okay, just want to make sure. I didn't want to start pulling with if you're not.
The melee on the other side thing.
Let's throw that on.
Go for it.
We bought everything.
5,
Just come
4,
back for the air phase.
3,
Right.
2,
Yeah.
1.
We're back. Stay up here.
Reposition.
Alright, back to your spots. Yeah, you guys are going to want to move sooner than that.
We can't run through the middle.
Oh, I'm a nice spot again.
Tried to run through the middle, we fucked up.
3.
Start moving. Sorry, Zian, I should be calling.
4.
Decursion 2.
Mana pot.
Melee move through her. Swap sides to your normal side. Yeah.
Well, brothers and sisters. I'm gonna do like a rule of thumb. If there's 5 people or more dead before the first air phase or before the air phase, I'm not gonna pop another frost resist pot.
a good idea.
Should we have a mage or a druid in each group so we can like assign decurses? Because sometimes like it's just free for all, and I feel like I'm going to decurse someone, but someone gets it, then we're kind of missing out on someone else.
If you have decursive, you can set it up to filter people in a certain order, so you could do that pretty easily. Yeah.
It almost seems like we need more druids for hots. You know, to balance out the basically priests and druids. This one's a little rough for the shamans.
When we get in, I'm going to go ahead and drop a bot.
Although shaman should be like
after we log out.
Should be a lot of chain heals
Well,
going
yeah,
off, but
after
I
we
don't know.
do the whole log thing. That's fine.
I haven't actually looked to see or paid attention, but could very well be that with everybody spreading out and stuff, chain heals might not be working as effective. Or if they're all bunched up, then maybe chain heals are effective. I don't know. I'm a priest, so single target, unless I do circle of healing for my own group. There's one thing about the back in Resident Vanilla. Even in a raid like this, if a priest cast their circle of healing, it only affected the group they were in. You could not target. That was what, TBC or Wrath? They finally fixed it so you can target someone and yeah, target say like group 1 and do a circle of healing or prayer of healing or whatever it was again there, and it would actually heal that group. That was when it was awesome. I loved healing then. Kind of like whispery, airy, light type, like wings. Kind of looks like they smack into each other from that view, but then when you look at this, you can actually see that they're spread out. Kind of neat.
Oh, they're good to log in.
There's this one heck. Big mace. Yeah, the faith set's pretty cool.
I like that melee on the other side. I think that really helped with the blizzard anyway. But you called for us to swap like 20 seconds, maybe.
Yeah, for the
10 seconds before.
That's fine, but just
Do
for
that
the
early.
Yeah, it's for the knockback portion. Repair bot on the right.
Does that knockback from the flap do damage, Dino?
No.
Oof. Over 12 gold on that one.
Did I hear that there is a repair bot down just to the right of the entire group? And that everyone who has gear that has taken damage should click on it?
It even has a square on it.
My square.
You'll get your square back in a moment.
I should make my camera view just a hair small. Maybe then. There we go. Do that. If I do that, you guys can then see my latency and stuff there down the bottom. There we go. Probably a little bit better.
Apparently Mother Sharaz in Black Temple is way more of a resource sink than this.
I don't remember that fight.
It's like this, except with shadow resistance.
Oh, the spider.
A lady in the sexy quarter of Black Temple. She's got 2 swords and a big hat.
Is it a sex dungeon?
It is.
I don't remember the bunch of shadow protection needed for that, but it's been a while.
I did all of TPC and remember none of it, so I don't blame you.
The only fight I remember is Illidan.
I remember a lot of the fights. Like, just like, I'll step into those dungeons and be like, oh yeah, that's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
Yeah, that's probably how it worked for me.
I remember the giant in the beginning when you're outside too.
Oh, the Fell Reaver?
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, do you mean inside Black Temple, or do you mean in Hellfire?
No, inside Black Temple, the one boss.
Oh,
where
it's
you
the
kill the
Freemas.
Infernal.
Yeah.
Supremus, yes.
That one.
It was
Fight
enormous
him around.
and really
Around through the volcanoes, right?
You watch out for the volcanoes that he spawns and his fire trail thing.
Yeah, can we go ahead and get a ready check?
Seems like we got hit a lot less by the blizzard on the other side, so. A main tank healer could stand over there, so try it on a different attempt, maybe.
Yeah, no, as a melee, it was much easier.
That.
Did you guys hear about this repair bot? It's all the rage.
Can it repair my gear?
I believe it can. I believe that's one of its primary functions.
My God.
I can't listen.
That's why it has the square.
Yeah, among protocol and etiquette.
Alright, Icairn zoning in. spot buffs. Perfect.
Look at those
There
world
we-
buffs.
I know.
Do that.
See, we never wiped.
Oh my guy's gonna single-handedly carry us through this.
All right, we have everybody ready. And
5, 4, 3, 2.
And here we go
1.
again. Do it strafe this time so you guys can see this thing. Be cool. The animation for the startup. It's coming towards me. Here we are.
Start calling for bits.
1, 2, 3, 4. Start moving.
Life drain soon.
Bailey might want to move over.
it's down.
Practice one more airplane, I guess.
1, 2, 3, 4. Start moving.
No, he's not horrible. Just killed Theon's repair bill. I don't think he's toggle.
No, he's not top.
Yeah.
We weren't too far away for decurs, were we? The melee?
Yeah.
So go back to normal or maybe spread out on both sides. Right the
When,
other way.
when I got my decurse on the other side, I moved
Yeah.
to the center so that they could reach me. It worked out pretty
It's definitely rough for us here.
I
We're
basically
learning
moved
this.
to where melee used to be so that I could reach you.
I can stand a little more to the right to try and just chain heal on melee. And since my group is all melee.
Oh, It's official wipe now. The last person lost their world buffs. Wah, wah, wah.
So are we still losing people to dumb stuff, or are we progressing? I can't tell.
Well, Zian died there, so.
We're losing less people to blizzards, which is really nice.
So I will say that first air phase, everyone got there alive. So that's an
Yeah,
improvement.
that was an improvement. It was just my death on that right before the second one went out. Yeah, she hits real fucking hard.
Yeah, she cleaves for a shit ton.
Ugh. Definitely Sephiroth, when you're trying to learn to fight, it's pretty rough. Although it's fairly simple once you understand the mechanics of it. It's just actually initiating it is a little bit different. Keep the raid alive with the AoE frost damage. Avoid blizzard. Keep the tank up. And when in the air, make sure you survive long enough to get behind a ice blocked person, and rinse and repeat. Doing it is a pain in the butt. We're losing some raid members because they're too low health on, and they get picked as an ice block person. And they die.
It's weird.
That's for some people's deaths.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Is that
Yeah.
a moon?
Should we log in? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So get up there and rebuff. This is what raiding is all about. Hope you're enjoying watching here. You can see we're starting to get it a little bit better. What minutes on that one? Everybody's buffed up, but I got my mana. Let's do the 3 pot of that.
Dingus, you ready?
Sorry.
Oh, no problem. Just checking.
Off goes.
All right, we have everybody ready.
Right.
Five,
Oh
four,
yeah, I've also got
three,
allergies. Oh
2,
man,
1.
real bad. So I guess if melee's gonna be on this side, we gotta be up close and personal.
Blizzard melee.
Melee, you might want to start moving.
Drain's coming out.
One, 2, 3, 4. Start moving.
Dead. Melee. Those blizzards.
Spread.
1, 2, 3, 4. Start moving.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Come on, guys, fuck it up.
Air phase.
This looks good, man. I know we lost a lot of people early, but the people who didn't go down looks good.
Air phase.
That is still recharging.
Oh, Frost is hot. It's so good.
No, but
One, 2, 3, 4. Start moving.
Crap, I'm so out of mana.
Wow, you guys got so screwed because people died.
Oh, glorious. Glorious.
Yeah, the whole south got screwed because I died to the ice block.
God damn, was that almost 50% though?
Good job. Making progress.
Not bad. Why do we always lose like 5 people? What
In
is
the
it?
first phase,
Is it
yeah.
Blizzard or is it something else?
I got ice bolted in the face.
Crap, crap, crap.
yeah, people like
I think I was out of mana on that one too.
Oh my god, that one.
Oh, too
That was
close, and
a
then the
57,
frostbolt hit.
57.
that was a very encouraging attempt.
Yeah, no, Shaq, you are right. That was very good, guys. Overall, we had multiple people like not dying, or I should say, we had pretty much the entire raid not dying to frostbolts, other than that last one, or not frostbolts, frost breath, I should say, other than that last one where it only had one left up.
Yep, and very few people early on died to Blizzard as well, so that's good. Everyone's improving. It seems like one thing for healers is that we'll need to, I know it's really tough, but try to get people topped off during the phase transition, and then, which is why it's so important to kind of already be in your general position for that phase transition, because we have very little time to both move and heal. And since that ice bolt does a ton of damage, I mean, what is it?
Do you think
About 2K.
Yeah, it looks like 3K for
no,
healers.
it takes like it can hit up to.
Yeah, it's
30
almost
something.
like the last one that hit me that killed me was 2839. It's
Yeah, it hits hard.
Yeah, so definitely, and healers, you're definitely want to top yourself up first, since we have the lowest frost resist in the raid. So we
Yeah,
can.
Healers, your highest priority heal is yourself, unless you're a tank healer.
all
If you're a
right.
group healer,
Stand in corner, heal self. I'm good.
yeah.
Anyone notice that Dank gets frost bolted every time? Like, I feel like something in his character ID makes it so he's gonna always get frost bolted.
Probably stay away from Dank then.
or staying close?
No,
And
because you get hit by the
Oh,
frost.
Is it maybe a dank smells rank?
I mean, like, so you can run to him after.
Yep, and for the DPS and range, if you can do your best to kind of move around your healers, so that if you're in range of a healer, just be the one to take the initiative, since healers are pretty strained on this fight.
Well, that was
I mean,
definitely
we
our
got
best
to 50%
attempt
with
yet.
so many people dead. If we can keep everybody up, she's going down.
That's the plan.
Hell yeah, if we can get to like 25%.
Go ahead and log back in.
Go. Did a
I
reset.
think if we could do 3 phases with losing nobody, then we're pretty close to ready to kill on our
Did you say log in?
Yep.
Yep.
Did you say we're not spreading soon enough? Do you want someone to call out like 5 seconds before or something? Or
I'm calling
what do
15
you?
seconds before air phase for melee to get to the other side, so if you want to use that as a cue to start getting ready for air phase.
I was kind of staying in to do a little more DPS, honestly, but
Huge, you can position and continue your DPS, you know?
yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like I was anyone was getting hit because of me, but.
When we're doing this on Mondays, there's a lot of world buffs dropping, like on schedule. There's no reason once we've got her, down to 25%.
All right, I'm gonna go hearth over to Ord real quick. No problem, Kalaki. Appreciate you toughing it out so far.
Can we log in or what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna need a summon back though. I'm gonna grab some frost pots for everybody. Grab a few at least. So
Yeah, I had farmed up 16 and I've already used half of them. Jeez.
Yeah, once we get the fight, then it'll be like low thub where you only need like 3 or something. But low thub I've only been using 2, I think.
Yeah, for learning
Yeah.
this fight, pretty much everybody needs a minimum of 20.
Yeah, learning is expensive. Once we get it
Yeah.
down, then it won't be as bad.
Just remember, Lotheb gave us trouble, and then 4 Horsemen, of course, too. So.
And this last attempt was the best yet, which is awesome. Good job, everybody. We're kind of seeing what the mechanics are all about, so we just gotta stick to it.
You don't remember 4 Horsemen giving us trouble?
well, we got 4 horsemen down because we took a lot of time to practice the movement and the thing. This is not a fight where you have a lot of stuff you can practice without actually being in there.
You're dying. If you gotta, it's your individual dying. If you're dying a lot, you need to figure out what you can do.
There's a possible way we could, go out in the world, do a little spot like somewhere in the Barrens, and then, one person pretend to be the Blizzard and runs around, and we all avoid him.
Yeah, it wouldn't help much now that we've seen the fight a bunch of times. Maybe the first time, but
Yeah. Well, that's if you want to practice, I guess.
yeah.
It's and even the practice that you can do outside, it's not very qualitative.
Well, you can have, one person run around pretending to be Blizzard, another person putting marks on people's heads, and those would be the ice blocks.
Yeah, the problem is that you just don't have the like for healers, for example, dodging things when you're not healing people, extremely easy. Dodging things when you're, all the people you're supposed to heal are at half health and is in danger of dying any moment, is
Yeah, I know. It's hard. It
different
can't
story.
really do the health thing there, but you could dodge the Blizzard at least, or dodge a couple people that are running around being Blizzards.
I mean, we could also just pay attention while we're fighting Saf now and avoid the blizzards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm like,
We could just learn from each attempt, you madman.
Chat would be all over there. Who are these scrubs? What are they doing?
I've noticed that people are distinctly getting better at it though, which is great.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was
don't
awesome.
be
This last.
discouraged, guys. We're seeing progress. Obviously, there's some attempts that just kind of go sideways on us, but overall, we're definitely doing better.
Yeah, it's awesome, guys. Keep up the good work.
The sweaty guilds had to take a minute to get this fight down. So
They also ran like 15, 16 healers to do it, so
Yeah,
the
they
first few
also
times.
They also played on private servers where, from what I understand, all these bosses were much harder.
Yeah.
There's a lot of factors that went into the sweaty people beating this really quickly.
Yeah.
One, they're sweaty. Yeah,
20
puffy
20
plaster
warriors,
heals.
all with rank 14 gear.
we've all got abs, so that's a thing.
Alright, if you're in dire need of some frost resist pots, open trade with CN. Like if you've got at least 5, you should be okay, but if you're running low.
I keep looking at my spell healing or my mana, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm wearing frost resist gear.
If their groups topped off, they would be helping other groups. That would be in the ideal situation.
So
is the greater frost resistance potion a world drop or is that a trainer?
Yeah, it drops off the giants in Winter Spring. Those weird ass giants in the crater.
I bought mine for like 9 gold, so it's not very expensive recipe.
Yeah, it's relatively cheap.
Finally got my alchemist close to 300, 270, but I'm almost there. Really late in the game, but I'll have
frost
it ready for
protect
TGC.
that. Let's throw that on anyways.
All right.
Yeah, we're so much
one
closer
more
there.
trade if
Just
anybody needs. Again, like I said, absolutely needs it.
a little bit of work of trying to keep everybody alive. A little bit during, like, you know, like the phase 1 thing.
Got 15, thankfully.
If we can keep the people up and make it through to get people behind ice blocks, because it's that phase 2 where if someone's low health and they get hit by the frost, we're gonna lose them. So we just need to keep people above half health. I'm supposed to be one of the tank healers, so
Remember,
I'm
if
like,
you're dying a lot, you should focus on self-preservation.
yeah, nothing changed on there, so I'm still tank healer.
Floridian, are you ready?
For some reason, I'm dying every
Are.
attempt shot.
You know what I mean.
Sorry.
All right, cool.
Goes, there we go.
5, 4,
Frost, yep.
3, 2, 1.
Keep the camera on the boss so you can see the whole thing. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
All right. Make sure you guys give me a second. I popped Blood Rage a little too early.
Very sad.
Yeah, this is definitely one where I think I'm gonna have to actually farm up and get myself a flask of wisdom, just so I can keep a larger mana pool.
Man, then when you run through, be careful. There's a blizzard on the other side.
Blizzard.
That's 1. 2. 3.
Blizzard.
4. Start moving.
Well, I'm gonna die.
How did they all get over an insult?
Yeah, people died.
You lost a few to frostbolts, including me.
I'd use a swiftness bod just to make it.
Report us out of here. Oh, Jesus.
Hit him with his mace. Yep.
Ugh, that one hurt. Bad luck on the ice blocks. Yeah, I
those
think
frostbolts
that's our
can hit
biggest
for almost
key, is
4,000.
trying to keep people up above health so that they can survive those ice blocks.
That's why healers, you have to be topped up.
Yep. Top up yourself and then top up everyone in your group.
No worries, we got this.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and call it early tonight.
Yeah, that was still fair attempts this time around. I think we have a good shot next week.
We've got Kalaki needs to leave. Not that we're not progressing or anything like that, but I just don't want to push it to the point where people are, we're just banging our heads against the wall. I think it's probably a good time to call it a little early. So I do appreciate everybody's hard work on this. Make sure you guys sign up for Thursday. I'll double check, see if we have a sign up.
It's not.
Okay. We'll get that up here in just a little bit.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, great work tonight, everybody.
Yeah,
Made some good progress.
We're 2 bosses away from beating the expansion. We're in a great place.
Right. I think we're gonna have a really good attempt on Monday. I got a good feeling about it.
I'm just gonna do it all on Thursday night. No Monday needed.
Oh, we got good at the mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. If we could get one more boss down on Thursdays, it'd go a long way, I bet.
Yeah.
For Monday, for next Monday, don't forget that you can, if you get on Sunday before log off, you can get the last Dark Moon Fair before it resets. So I would recommend that.
Did you say Sunday night?
Sunday night, yeah, you can get it and hold it for Monday.
Looking for something special?
And have it for Thursday.
Yep, and we'll have it for Thursday. So,
well, thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed our attempts. Although we didn't get sat down, we did our progress. Like, what was that? 57%. So that was awesome.
Take care, dude.
That last one though, it just kind of really sucked. We didn't have survivors from those ice bolts. But yeah. Join. I'll be doing BWL tomorrow,
good shot at least.
and back on Thursday for Naxxaramus.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get some sleep. Have a good night.
So,
good night.
All right, everybody, have
Later.
a wonderful day, and we will see you later.